Hola, Angie, buenos dias.
Pats, we moved on now, okay?
Oh,
We've done
for
the
fuck's
Spanish
sake.
ep.
I've got a whole... I was going to do the whole thing in Spanish.
Yeah, sure you were.
I was. I've got it all laid out on Google Translate.
What, you knew exactly what we were going to say this whole episode?
Yeah, I said, ¿cómo será? ¿Es que será español?
I think you're just making that up now.
I'm just making it up.
Yeah, of course you are.
¿Y será poco gasta, por favor, gracias, la cuenta?
Yeah, I think we need to just now say we've done a bit of Spanish.
I've done a bit of Spanish.
Okay,
you didn't. Yeah, exactly.
You've done a bit of Spanish,
exactly,
and then that's it. We don't need to be in Spain or do anything Spanish. That's it. We've moved on.
We're done. I mean, it feels like a lifetime ago.
It does.
It feels like it never fucking happened.
And you were saying while we were away towards the end, no, I'm actually quite looking forward to going back and, getting back to work and routine. So, but you're not saying that now, are you, Pats?
Listen, let's just move on. Let's forget Spain ever happened. Let's just move on. Right, now, dragonflies.
Yes!
They are fascinating.
Go on then, hit me with your fun facts.
Okay. Did you know that they're some of the world's most accurate hunters?
No.
If you think of a lion, they might catch their prey 2 out of 10 times, but a dragonfly will catch theirs 9 out of 10 times.
Wow.
This is thanks to their large eyes, which we did spot on that dragonfly in the pool.
Yes.
That allows them to almost see 360 degrees around them. They are ravenous predators of flies and mosquitoes, as well as any other insects they catch. Their vision is almost 360.
That's actually very amazing, isn't
And
it?
you think a lion will only catch a prey 2 out of 10 times. A dragonfly does it 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, but then I don't think you can... they are tiny little creatures that can catch tiny little things. Lions are catching bloody,
But it's all relative, isn't it?
Wow.
Because they are tiny, but I think the fact that they are so spot on with their prey that 9 out of 10 times they get it and kill it is incredible.
Incredible.
Did you know that their muscles are attached directly to their wings, which allows them to fly faster than any other insect?
Wow. No, I did
this
not know
also
that.
helps them to be one of the most accurate hunters, as they can fly forwards, backwards, and upside down. They can also hover and pivot in place. Okay, so give me yours. Give me your...
Well, the thing that I was most shocked by, as far as the fact that, obviously the fact there was also damselflies, which I'd never heard of, but mating. It's obviously, I found that was the most crucial bit of information we need to know about was the mating.
Yes.
Mating in dragonflies is unique. The male first transfers sperm from near the tip of his abdomen to near the bottom of his abdomen.
Yeah.
He then grasps a female by the back of the head with his abdominal claspers. This is known as the tandem position.
Right.
The female curls the tip of her abdomen to meet the male's accessory genitalia, and sperm is transferred. This process can take a few seconds or many hours.
Whoa.
Yes. And their life expectancy of adults is short, typically no more than a week or two, but sometimes they can last 6 to 8 weeks. So actually, when you see them, they might have only been alive for a week and then they're going to die.
They're like Daddy Longlegs.
They are. Daddy Longlegs are shit. I hate them. I don't care that they might only live for 24 hours or whatever it is, and they come up through the grass and all that shit. But dragonflies are they're such beautiful creatures, aren't they, Patty?
They're beautiful, Patty.
And also, did you know there is Dragonfly Week?
What?
Which is actually this year is being held from Saturday the 6th of July to Sunday the 14th. So it's coming up, basically,
what are we gonna
in
do?
a week's
I'm
time.
going to dress up as a dragonfly every day.
And I did find out that you can become a member of the British Dragonfly Society for only £25 for an individual membership, or we can do a joint one for £35. So I thought we could maybe go joint.
Let's join up.
I'm going to join us up to the Dragonfly, the British
Oh,
Dragonfly
yeah.
Society.
Good luck with that. This is so fucking you, Angie. God, wanting to join the society. This is like your version of my book club. Also, can I just say, there has been a lot of piss taking of me on our group chat with me and who is supposedly my two best friends. But what it's turned into is Melanie Wiggins. Yes, I am talking directly to you in this podcast because I know you listen. And Angie absolutely berating me. Berating me. Mel sent like a 2-minute voice note saying, well, the thing is with Patty is what she's got to do is she has to finalize something. So if she gets into something, she can't just read a book. She has to be in an era. She has to formalize it. She has to say she's joining a book club. Honestly, it was outrageous yesterday.
But you know that is true.
I think I've got ADHD.
Oh, God.
I knew you'd get annoyed at that.
You see, why do we have to put a label on? No, you haven't got ADHD.
Mate, I am convinced.
Well, okay, fine. Be convinced. It's not really going to make that much difference to your life, is it?
But wow, Angie, it's quite damning.
Well, it's just like, I think you just have to acknowledge that probably what Mel and I were saying and have identified is probably quite accurate.
Well, of course it is.
Not a bad thing.
You two have identified it, so it must be.
Well, I think anyone who knows you well, like myself and Melanie and a few other people, will be very much agreeing on the behaviours we have seen over the Patty years.
Well, fuck you. I tell you what we should talk about before we go into the urban, which I would really like to spend a couple of moments talking about.
Yeah.
Is The Constituent, the play that James is currently in at the Old Vic.
Yes. That we went to see.
On Tuesday. Because I can't stop thinking about it. For anybody that knows me, I don't talk about it much on social media, but I am very into politics, and this is a very politically driven play. Mm-hmm. And I think the way that it explores the kind of messy life of politics and what politicians have to do is brilliant. Because I think people just think politicians don't really want to help and they just want to lie and make up stuff. And the kind of public perception of politicians is that they don't really do it to make a difference. But actually, this drills down to the fact that lots of politicians do.
I actually think, and this is what I sort of took away from it, is yes, it's based around politics, and one of the main characters is an MP. That's the part that she's playing. But actually, I think it is more about like life,
right,
and how people in various forms of walks of life doing various jobs, an MP, a policeman, the role that James plays, which is he's kind of he's basically like a security engineer.
Well, he's an ex-serviceman, isn't he? That is.
Yes, he's come through the military, and this is kind of the job he's ended up in. But so it's just looking at different walks of life and how everybody is kind of trying to survive in all ways, and it ends up with in this particular play it kind of coming to a bit of a kind of it sort of builds the whole way through it, doesn't it? It's like an hour and a half, there's no break, and it sort of starts and finishes in a very different place. And I think the thing that I found that it made you think about the fact that all of these people doing these jobs are human beings.
Absolutely that. And that's what I mean by the sense that we only see politics as that front facing, they're all liars, they're
but also like the policeman that's part of one of the roles.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. You see him as a policeman, you think, okay, well, he's out there, he's doing, you don't think about the human being that's behind those things. And it was just a very emotive, thought-provoking. It really makes you think.
And I have to say, James was incredible.
He was shit.
He was so good. Like
He wasn't shit. They were all good. Like all of them.
But I feel like what was really like a lot of the reviews I've read have sort of, because James has been away from acting for so long. Like, and one of the guy that plays the police officer is relatively unknown, but he is also brilliant. But I've seen Anna Maxwell Martin act very recently, and there's a kind of formulation in your head that she's a brilliant actress, and that's what she does. Whereas I think for James, because he went to America and because he hasn't acted other than in the odd bits of films here and there, like you haven't really seen him act for a really long time in that sort of setting that isn't, you know, it's quite comedic at the beginning, his character, but the acting he does towards the end, I think lots of people have gone, whoa, actually, yeah, he is an actor. Like
it must take so much out of you physically, mentally, emotionally, to have to kind of go and do that night after night, and also and then make it feel like this is the first time you've ever done it. Yeah, very good.
Very good.
The boy has done it again. Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary. Okay, so the urban for today is sploshing.
Sploshing. Is it anything like spaffing?
I don't know what spaffing is.
Oh, what, you didn't hear it when Boris Johnson notoriously said, yeah, well, I think, you know, all of this investigation into historical abuse claims is just money being spaffed up the wall.
I don't think I did hear that. I don't know about spaffing.
It's like, you know, semen. It's basically him saying they kind of ejaculated money up the wall.
Oh, okay, nice. No, it's not spaffing or anything to do with spaffing or like spaffing.
Okay, so it's not sexual.
Well, I mean, it could be sexual, but it's not sexual as in the way you're talking about it with regards to spaffing.
Okay, so sploshing, is it something to do with oral sex?
No.
I don't know. You're going to have to tell me.
Okay. Sploshing. Noun. A sexual/sensual food exchange in which at least one person covers another person in foods of different tastes, textures, and temperatures. Eating the food off said person is optional. It is common practice for the sploshee to be nude so as to heighten the feeling of the food on their bare skin. The splosher can be nude or clothed based on preference. Other common usages are the present verb splosh. And this is your little, like, you know, take on it. He knelt in the shower while his partner covered him with layer after layer of sticky syrups, slick oils, and chilled liquids. Never knowing what sensation or intoxicating aroma she would be sploshing him with next, each touch of her hand or dribble of liquid sent waves of awareness shooting through his body.
I am currently sat frowning, so I've got a very sunken forehead. My burrow is completely wrinkled. My mouth was open, and in my head, all that was going around was, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Can we join a sploshing society rather than a dragon society? I feel like sploshing is going to give me more of the entertainment that I need in the current place in my life.
Yeah, but would you like to be the splosher or the sploshee?
I don't know. I'd like to try both.
Oh, you actually want to try it?
Well, you asked which one I wanted to be. And until I've done it, I can't possibly give that. I don't think I'd want to be the sploshee.
No, that's exactly what I was thinking. I don't want someone chucking loads of liquids and shit on my
Is it just liquids?
Body.
Or can you, like...
It's it could be different foods, different taste, textures, and temperatures of food.
Right.
Yeah. So, you know, you could actually have... I mean, this, you know, the little blurb says, you know, sticky syrup, slick oils, and chilled liquids.
I could take melted chocolate and just dribble that onto a naked body.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think you can do whatever you like. You know.
Talking of Talking of
Yeah.
oh yeah, did you see Mo the comedian's video this morning about posh girls trying to talk in slang?
No.
Oh my god, it is
What, Mo
yeah,
Gilligan?
it is so funny. Yeah, it's I watched it this morning and just absolutely cracked up. Here's a little clip of it right now.
Posh people, stop using slang in your vocabulary. Just stop it. I don't think you realise how cringe it sounds. And to top it off, a lot of you guys went to private school with an education the best that money could buy, and here you are using slang in your vocabulary, trying to impress us, the man them. Please let it go, man. Especially you girls. So basically, me and my gal them was on like clappy highs, yeah. You know, sun's blazing. Me and my gal them are drinking a little Maggie's thing. And we're walking, and one dusty bruh, one dusty bruh approaches me and the gal them on a lime bike. Yeah, a lime bike, I know, right? He pulls up, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit frightened because everyone's stealing phones now. And he goes like, excuse me, my gal, I see you over there. Can mans get your digits?
Honestly, it is.
That is so good.
It is so, and his
So
whole
good.
thing is just like, stop it, stop using the slang. You don't need to do it.
Yeah, why do people think they do need to do that shit?
It's the same on Love Island.
Have you been watching it?
Yeah, we're not up to date yet because we're still catching up.
Do you know what? I actually, we're up to date. I mean,
Right.
we didn't watch all the stuff while we were away. We've just literally, got
Right.
back into it since we've been back. And I actually think so far this is one of the most entertaining
Me
series
too.
for a while.
Me too.
What
do you think of Joey Essex?
I think he's a bit of a prick.
I'm starting to feel that, which I'm so sad about because I actually really love him.
I mean, he's obviously very entertaining.
Yeah, he is.
And we actually watched a couple of nights ago. We watched the unseen bits, which I actually really like those episodes.
I know you do. Yeah,
you get to see more of them and their personalities and all the stuff that they choose to cut out of the actual like hour long. And I mean, there's some stuff in one of those episodes where he is very funny. And you obviously don't see that on whatever they put out every night of the week. So I get that he's a very funny guy. He's very cheeky chappy. But there's parts of him where I'm like, you are being an absolute dickhead.
I know.
You know?
It's sad though because I do really like him. Do you know what I think? And we'll move on from this because not everyone likes Love Island. But just on the Joey Essex thing, I don't think we've really seen him like he is. He knows he's on a TV show. He's very aware about TV. I mean, he was in Towie for years, and he's very aware. You know, Towie was a like scripted reality show, right? So he's very aware about
how
editing.
that stuff works.
Yeah, and he's aware of like things that were scripted in Towie that made it more entertaining. Like his whole thing really has been reality TV. That's been his whole life. And so I think as much as the others in there do forget there are cameras are there, I think he knows what makes good TV, what is funny, and he is like a step ahead of the game. He's not stupid. He's absolutely not stupid.
No.
He's a very clever lad.
Yeah.
And he's very clever in this area of reality TV and making it entertaining. So I don't think we're really getting the sense of who he really is, because I think he is playing a persona. I think Joey Essex is a real persona for him, really.
Yeah. I am really falling in love with Ronnie. I mean, he's an idiot.
I like
but
Ronnie.
He's actually very funny.
Yeah.
And
we're not up to date yet, so don't tell us
okay,
anything,
well,
we are
honestly, we're we've become. Initially, I was like, I don't like him. He's getting on my nerves. He's a bit of an idiot. But now I'm like, actually, you are quite funny.
He just doesn't take himself seriously at all, does he? That's the thing.
And we actually call Harriet. We call her Harrods in our house.
Oh, Harrods, yeah, nice.
Because we think that sort of fits her vibe. She's very posh. It's very,
and she would be one of the girls that was like, Dusty Bro, don't come to me.
She would, yeah.
She'd be one of the girls that would be out going, who is this Dusty Bro with the man down coming to me? Don't come to me, brah. Yeah. I'm drinking the Maggies.
Do you know that I am Harrods?
I am absolutely out here drinking the Maggies.
Yes,
drinking the Maggies. I've got a tits,
Oh, brilliant.
which has literally just come to me because I've just read back a WhatsApp that I sent to somebody.
Right, okay.
So this is a very specific tits to me,
right.
but it's really
okay.
starting to fuck me off.
Okay, and do you think other people are going to get this?
I don't know, but I think
Right.
you'll crack up at this.
Okay, let's go with it.
I cannot type the word thank in a message.
What?
And it's really getting on my tits. No, I always put Thabka. Because of my fat, stupid thumbs, right?
Also, you need to just slow down.
Right, that's not what we're doing here, Ange. We're being very specific about the word Thabka.
No, but this is part of it.
No.
This is
Because
part of Thabka.
If I go back, I wrote a message to somebody yesterday and they've just replied, so I reread my message back. I sent the message, and then I was like, oh, I didn't say thank you, so I sent the follow-up message, Thabka.
And then you had another one saying thanks.
No, I've stopped doing it now. I've stopped because I'm like, this is fucking me off. Thabka you is not a word, Ruth. Honestly, there are so many times, specifically with the word thanks or Thabka.
Yeah, but I think it is all linked to your...
Oh, you think it's all linked to me wanting to be in a book club, and you think it's all linked to me. Like this message, I've just put, yeah, the 27 is all booked. Thabka you. If I scroll back up in this chat, oh yeah, I also did it a couple of weeks ago when I was messaging this person. They said no problem. I'll speak to get the dates for you. Thabka you. If I go back, oh, there's another one. Thabka you. Honestly,
but
because but what THA? It's the B and the N being so close together. But I just did it there, and it changed it. Sometimes it auto corrects it. Sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't do it. I hit send. Oh my god! I've said for the third time in this chat. I've said Thabka you. Once I was messaging Cassie, and I put Thabkants, yeah, Thabkants, and then I did it again. So I did an asterisk Thabkants, and then I put for fuck's sake, and then I managed to write thanks.
Thanks. But I think it is. Yes, there is an element of the keys.
It's the keys.
It is the keys, but it's also you just need to just slow down.
I've actually taken a lot of time to slow myself down, and the errors that I make in lots of messages aren't as much as they used to be. But I cannot get on board with Thabka. I just can't fucking write the word thanks on an iPhone. I can't do it.
The fact that you just said, I have done a lot of stuff to try and slow down.
Oh my god, I sound like such a prick. That's not true, Ange, because I have worked hard on my text and WhatsApp
slowing
etiquette.
down.
Yeah, I have slowed the fuck down. Can I do thanks? Can I fuck?
No.
Thabka is really...
Thabka. Well, maybe you just need to go with Thabka.
Yeah, I'll often say thank you, so it's just Thabka you.
Thabka you.
Thabka you. Well, quite a chaotic episode, this one, really.
And also, I mean, this is our last episode
of Series 10
for the whole of the summer. This is it.
This is a hiatus.
This is the big hiatus.
This is
guys.
the big hiatus. We're not back now until the 4th of September.
Yeah.
The next episode will go out on the 4th of September.
Yeah. So, we tried to make this a good one. It probably is a bit chaotic and a bit all over the place, but we are tired.
Yeah.
We are
still in holiday mode.
Very much so, although the work shit has really come down hard, especially on you, Pats.
Yeah.
But this is it, gang, for a little while. But we have loved doing this week in, week out for you.
Oh, we love it so much.
And I think we always say, Pats, don't we? Like, we get to this point sometimes when you're like, you actually just know you need a decent amount of time off.
Yeah.
And we'll enjoy that, but
we won't be able to wait.
You wait.
Till September.
And also, just to say, if there's stuff that you see over the summer period,
definitely
send us your shit, send us your tits, send us your behaviour, send us anything else that you see, because We keep a little back catalogue.
We do.
So
So remember, there's loads of ways that you can get in touch with us. You know that we're all across social media, Ange and I, and the podcast. You can also send us an email, findingthefunnypodcast@gmail.com. But as Ange said, this is it. This is it until the 4th of September. We hope you have a wonderful summer, whatever you've got planned, whether that's staying here, seeing family, going on trips on your own, going on holiday, not going on holiday, whatever it is that you've got planned over the next few months. We hope from everybody at Finding the Funny that it's brilliant. And Ange and I will be back with Series 11. Series 11.
What the fuck? Series 11.
And we will hope when we start Series 11, we'll continue to help you find more of the funny.